What's up, guys? So today's topic of discussion is the drag from Voopoo. Alright guys, so this is up close with the drag from Voopoo. Let's pop open the box. Indication on the side of what color you got, whether it's carbon fiber or it's the new resin ones. So we pull the box top off, set this to the side. So yeah, I have the red and black carbon fiber, stainless steel body. Pull this right out. There's your mod. Set this to the side, pull this bottom section out because there you got all your goodies basically at the bottom of the box. You got your charging cord. Notification of that is a Genie chip. Powerful chip born for forever, which is definitely true with this one. Warranty card, which is basically just basically a warranty card, so if anything is defective with it, anything like that, you can deal with that. User manual basically goes over everything about the mod, 510 connection, fire button, battery cover, LED display, excuse me, up button, down button, USB ports, all that jazz in there. We'll put this all stuff back in the box again. Alright guys, so here she is. He or she, whatever you want to call it, whatever you call your mod. Solid 510 connection, spring-loaded 510, vent holes at the bottom. Genie vape, designed and manufactured by Voopoo. Up buttons, down buttons, very, very clicky. If you like clicky buttons, you'll definitely like this mod. I actually like it because it's got the form factor. Yes, it is. You can get a couple bit of fingerprint magnet kind of feel out of it, just because it has this kind of like glossy finish to it. This side kind of has a little bit, almost, this is like a satin finish on this side, and with the carbon fiber, it kind of has, like, as you can see with the light, it has that kind of glossy finish to it. So let's pop this open. You got a little tab down here at the bottom. This is the first time I've ever seen a device with a white kind of sled. You know, most of the times I usually see them and they have a black sled. 3 screws to hold this in, this actual interface, I guess you could say. I wouldn't say interface, but battery sled in. But negative, positive, positive, negative, and then your pull string. Let's get some batteries in here and bring this thing, turn this thing on and see how it works. So these are actually, if you guys are wondering, these are rewrapped pinkies. So yeah, blues. I guess you can call them blues now. So negative up, positive down, positive up, negative down. And then how to designate your screen, where your back panel goes on, is basically this tab down at the bottom goes down with that one. It's pretty simple. So you just put it on, and this is one of the things I like about the Genie chip. You don't have to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to turn it on. Once you do put your batteries in, it comes on, and then you're ready to go. All you have to do is put your Addy on it. So to cycle through your settings, so your temperature control, it's basically just 3 clicks each time. So 1, 2, 3, stainless steel, 1, 2, 3, nichrome, 1, 2, 3, titanium, and 1, 2, 3, back to wattage. This does go all the way up to 157 watts. Super, then you get to your super setting, which is 130 to 157. So 130 to 157 is your super setting for you guys that like to rock your mods at 100 watts or any higher than that. That's pretty much their super setting on this. So I'm going to set this back to, I think, about 50 watts, because the atomizer I'm going to put on here is about a 0.4. So I don't want to burn out the build or any of the cotton in there. We got the Wake RTA from Wake Mod Co. Yes, this is a new coil. Hit the bottom button if it's a yes, it's a new coil. Actually, it's a 0.19, I'm sorry. Let's see if we get this. Yeah, it's a 0.43, that's what I thought. So about 50 watts. So yeah, 157 watts, dual battery, nice design. Anything 25 millimeter, you might have a little bit of an overhang since it's so slender right here. But other than that, it's not a bad looking device. So guys, that is the drag from Voopoo. Let's go back up top and talk about it a little more. So yeah guys, that was the up close with the Voopoo drag. Definitely a nice solid mod, something that's been talked about, actually been talked about a lot in this industry right now. It's dropped, the resins just dropped, I think about 3 weeks ago, somebody in the comments tell me what time or what around the time that they dropped. I know they dropped somewhat after these ones, so these ones with the, as you guys can see, the carbon fiber, definitely something interesting to look at, eye-catching. Also, I'd like to thank Brad from Brad's Vapor for sending this out my way for the purpose of this review. Definitely check his site out. He does a lot of things that a lot of companies do not do. He bends over backwards, is what he's told me, to make sure that the customer is taken care of. Shipping is free. Shipping is always free. Now you can upgrade to shipping. You can do shipping $5 if you want priority, but if you don't want priority, it's all free shipping. Definitely a plus in my book, in my opinion. There's a couple other things that he does. He makes sure that, you know, say if you have a defective device, he makes sure that you're taken care of. You don't really have to, you're not having to do that whole thing where you have to say, well, why is it defective, this, that, and the other. You just have to tell him, hey, it's not working, I can't get it to work. Emails, that's another thing. He is easily the most approachable person. Also, he's in contact with people and his customers fairly quick, whereas some companies, it takes like 2 days or 3 days for them to get back to you. He gets back to you really quick. One of the big pluses in my book, I highly recommend Brad's Vapor. Definitely highly recommend them. If I can say that more than more than enough. Definitely, the Voopoo drag is definitely a solid mod, in my opinion. Definitely, if you're looking for something that's easy to use, and I hate saying easy to use because I say it a lot in my videos, but it is easy to use. You don't have that 0.5 or 0.1 watt increments. It goes from 54 to 55 watts, which is nice. I don't like having the 0.5 and the 0.1 because there's really no difference in those. There's really no difference in, you know, 0.5 and 0.1 and 0.2, 55.1, 55.2, 55.3. If I'm getting you guys lost, I apologize, but there's no point to it. I want to go from 54 to 55 watts or 74 to 75 watts. That's what I want to vape at, and this definitely gives that to me. Definitely one of those mods that you don't know until you have it in your hand. And my wife has noticed it. When I took it out of the box, I didn't even have batteries in it, and I could tell the feel of this mod is very substantial. No battery door play, no rattling at all, which is really nice. That's a plus in my book. A plus in my book. I don't want this video to run too long, but yeah, guys, I will have a link in the description to Brad's Vapor where you can get this at. I will also have a coupon code, which is Cullen Vapes, and it'll get you 10% off of everything on his site. Everything on his site is 10% off when you use the code Cullen Vapes. All lowercase, Cullen Vapes, all together, 10% off. So guys, thank you for watching. Also, thanks Brad for sending this out my way for the purpose of the review, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.